Copia, not my favorite. I liked Papa Emeritus 2, I think it was. 2, 3, Papa Neil. I liked more metal Papas. This Papa was a little, like, maybe it was because he was, I don't know. I don't know what it was. There's something about him. I just wasn't a huge fan of the Cardinal. I like the music. Music's okay. Cardinal, though. Meh. Meh. Big meh. Hello to you too! Hi, Marcos Cosmos. How are you, Honey Bean? Good morning. How are you doing? Chill music? Fuck yeah, dude. Give me the link. I'm about to beat this island, and then we'll move on, and then I'll go get my groceries out of the sun. I'm trying to think if anything's in there that should be cold. We'll see. I want to burp so bad. ClassyKatie, just I'm gonna say you're awesome. Hope everyone's having a great day. Tom, you're awesome. Thank you. You should really go get your groceries. I know I should. I was really thinking, well, I beat this island. We'll just move on after this. I'm just squeezing points out like a little douche. Oh, 18. Don't mind if I do. Now you're a man. A fuck my ass. Now you're a fuck. Fucking my ass. Now you're a fuck. A fuck my butt. I need a new song in my fucking head. Oh! Does anyone else get that? Like an earworm that you just repeat over and over and over until everyone around you fucking hates you for it? The Jurassic World game, like the one where you actually like build a park? All right, I'm taking a break. Gonna go get my groceries out of that door. Here's the island though. Hi Brandon. All right, we've got YouTube. How long is the song? Am I gonna miss it? Sentimentality, man. I miss Nocturne. I have Gone. Gone is amazing. There was something. Nocturne was pure, hot magic, though. Pure hot magic. I don't know what it was. Nocturne was incredible. Something about it. There was magic. PB made fucking black witch magic or something with Nocturne. That shit was just off the charts. Incredible. Ugh. Someday. I just miss Nocturne. I don't even know. You can't even no one can recreate that. That's the thing. Like I say someday. I don't think that can ever be recreated. Look at this shitty island they gave me. God damn it. It's so small. Giggity. Hopefully I'll get platforms. 10, 6. Where's the highest number? I don't know. 10? Jesus. Okay. Oh, 12. There we go. Sure. Are you having feelings, though? I always have feelings about Nocturne, man. Nocturne was like therapy, dude. Every week, I just got to scream and be crazy and cry and let out anything I was feeling that felt shitty. It was a great time, man. Nocturne was el especial, let me tell you. Something about it. Every once in a while, you get one of those RP groups, and it's just like pure hot magic between you and the whole group, and it's fucking amazing. Someday. Gone's pretty amazing, too. Our cast is just really big, so I don't think we're, like, as tight-knit. Still equally as fucking proud of that show. A friend of mine just posted on our friend Discord an article about someone dog that got COVID, and oh, God. Ugh. Okay. People. Dogs, creatures, the world. 14. Oh, 17. Yeah, bitch. Give me them points. Are you watching Nocturne right now? Oh, are you like about to end Nocturne? Oh, your poor heart. How are you feeling? Dude. That's fucking... I don't have any advice for you to keep your heart safe. Keep your heart safe. Nocturne is rough, dude. Nocturne is like a whole other beast of RP. I've never even done anything like that before, and it was fucking insanely awesome. Are we in Purgatory, like, currently? I don't think so. I don't think Purgatory would be, like, this nice, you know? I don't know. Life's pretty nice. I don't know, guys. There's some countries that are way worse off than we are right now. I wouldn't go that far. We're not the worst by any means right now. We're in a bad situation, don't get me wrong. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to chill ass this game. Whatever you want to call this thing. Chill. It's chill. It's nice. I like this game. How do we get rid of an orange stain? Tide stick? I don't know. I think we could rub a Tide stick on him and he'd go away. I'd do it if it would work. I'd be the first. The new Beavis and Butthead series, I know it's gonna be fucking sick. I can't believe they're coming out with a new series. I hope, I don't know, how's it gonna be without, like, the music part? I don't know if they'll be able to get licenses and shit. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. This sucks. Oh, there we go. I volunteer as a patsy. Oh, God. Oh, God. Like, dip him in Tide and he'd be healed. He'd be a normal person. That'd be amazing. I would hope that would work on more people. There's a lot of people I'd like to wash with a fucking Tide stick these days. He did tell people to drink Clorox. You are not incorrect on that one. That's... Still can't wrap my head around that. Wasn't it like swallowing sunlight and bleach or something weird like that? And now he's like... People are trying to start a conspiracy that chloroxyquin actually works, which is the fucking malaria drug or something. The world's fucked, man. I don't even know. I can't even look at it half the time because I get sick. I'm sick. Cornholio! It is iconic. Dude, Beavis and Butthead's iconic. It's one of those things that, like, kids of every age still know what the fuck Beavis and Butthead is, which is crazy to me. I wasn't even allowed to watch it when I was a kid. It was off limits to me. I wasn't even allowed to watch MTV. My mom was pretty strict about that shit. Look how that worked out. Think before you're really strict with your kids. That's all I'm gonna say. It doesn't always turn out how you think it's gonna turn out. Not to, like, destroy anyone's hope for strict parenting, but... I didn't watch any of that shit. She had it all. We didn't have TV, but even when I went to friends' houses, she'd tell them I'm not allowed to watch it. Like, I was really strictly not allowed to watch anything like that. Like, she didn't want me to watch anything with cuss words, rap music. Like, she was pretty darn strict with me when I was a kid. But I don't know. I think I turned out fine. I watched it anyways. Like, I just went to a friend's house and watched it. She had great intentions. Good for her. My mom just pretty much put restrictions on, like, everything because she didn't want us to be, like, raised by anything except what she believed, kind of thing. As I said, look how well that worked out. Wow, right? Wow, good job, Mom. She did a good job, considering how many kids she had. Man, she raised a lot of fucking little mongrels. We were terrible. Terrible, like the terrible forevers. But I honestly think, like, I don't know, is anybody here with a huge family? Does anybody here have, like, a huge family like I do? I'm curious if you think it's because it's too many kids. Like, I've thought about that. My parents had raised a lot of kids together, and sometimes I wonder, like, if you have to stretch out your attention that far between that many children, like, is it really, like, valuable? Like, are you actually doing a very good job raising? I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious what anybody else would think. I would partially agree. Add to it. I'm just curious. I have no opinion. I don't know. I don't think we had too many kids in the house, but I mean, we're all pretty fucked up, and my parents are not bad people. They definitely did their best, I think. A plethora of mongrels. Absolutely, dude. We were wild. We did anything. One of my brother Adam got his eye shot out by a BB gun when we were really young because one Christmas, all my uncles and cousins, all my uncles thought it would be a great idea to get all of the cousins the exact same gift. So we all got BB guns. I would partially agree. And like their mental state and such. But yeah, we basically raised ourselves. Exactly. We like raised, like the oldest usually raised the youngest. It was all about babysitting. Whoever was babysitting at the time was the oldest sibling. We all became a babysitter at a certain point in our lives, you know? That's pretty much all it was, yeah. Really? Cheers, Eliza! Fish. Excuse me. Cheers, Stonies. What are you guys smoking today? Or anybody that knows what you're smoking today. Legally, of course, because I would never encourage illegal drug use in my channel. Of course. Play with eCook? It's not a two-player game. We can switch to Far Cry if you guys want to. I have no problem playing Far Cry. I love both games. But Eliza and I can play Far Cry offline too. Like, I don't care. We can do all the things. I don't mind. I play this all the fucking time. I love this game. It's very, very calming. I just really wanted you guys to see it because, like, Eliza, I think Eliza would love it. I think Jackie would love it. I'm really glad Reese got it. I think all my friends would really like it. Because it's just one of those games where you just kind of chill and get points and stuff. I like these games. They relax my noodle. Good tobacco. Purple something. Nice. Sweet Kush. Ooh, nice. That is, like, and, like, all the siblings, when people talk about, like, older siblings and the, I want to say mechanics, the, what would you say, the relationship, or like how we're all, I don't know how to word it. You know how they're like, oh, middle children are always like this, oldest children are always like this. It's really evident in the bigger families because I think it's caused by the amount of children present and the attention given. And like the dynamics, yeah, the dynamics between the kids. Like there definitely were certain dynamics with older kids versus the younger kids. Yeah, which is interesting. It totally is real. I don't know why. I don't know what that is, if like parents do a better job with the younger kids or something. But as the kids, like my oldest, it goes like worst kids to best kids, literally as you go down. Me, Sarah, and Joshua are the only three that went to college. Not that that's the be all end all, but we're the only 3 out of 9 kids that actually went to college. The rest of them are like, you know, prison and stuff, like bad shit. So I don't know. I don't know what that has to say. What that means. What do you guys think? I like indicas. I used to think there was a big difference in them. I don't really know if there is or not. I just kind of like smoke what there is, what's good, what's available. There are a few strains that I straight up don't like that I've smoked before. What was one of them? One of them was like, it was like called the Hulk or something like that. I did not like that one at all. It made me feel weird. Like there was something about it that made me feel like sick or something. I did not enjoy it whatsoever. The first ones were trial runs for real though. Like that's kind of what it feels like. Like, I don't know why though. Yeah, it kind of is that way. It's a little bit like that. You kind of feel that way. You feel like you were kind of the practice kid. Was that one we had? No, I got the Hulk. This was way back when I lived in Seattle, actually. I packed it all the way over to Maryland across the country. And when I got to Maryland, I smoked it and I did not like it. I was so pissed I got that strain. I was like, this is gross. It just made me feel funny. I don't know what, I don't have no clue what was with it. It made me feel weird. I don't like it. I don't know. It was weird. There was one we had that I was about. I don't know. I know we liked Poltergeist. I've gotten that one a couple times and I still really like that one. I don't know what other ones we got though, dude. I've gotten so many strains since then, I can't even remember. There's been a couple, and then of course that Tangine whatever one I got that smells like Brussels sprout shits. That was terrible. I don't ever want to buy that one again. Made me really lightheaded. Ew. Lizzie, what's up? Thank you for that follow. One thing my mother always enforced to me and my brother is that we share, negotiate, or else we straight up go without. My parents kind of let us be like wild children. Like, no shame on my parents at all. That was a lot of kids to handle, but both my parents worked full time. So my older brothers were our babysitters most of the time, and my older brothers were like on drugs and doing bad shit that whole time. And we were kind of just like left to like wild children, just to like do it, like fucking do what we were gonna do, you know? It was weird. It was weird. It was a weird way to grow up. Just kind of left to our own devices. Like, if we wanted to fight, we got to fight over whatever we wanted to fight over. There was no parents there to tell us like, oh, everybody's gonna share, you know? Just kind of like fucking fought a lot, and it was strongest one, and if you were weak, you didn't win. You didn't get the thing. Whatever it was, you know? It was weird. It was kind of battling. Let you live and get it out of your system, kind of, yeah. They didn't really like tell us like, no, calm down, everybody's got to share. It was kind of like, here's the thing, and good luck. That was kind of how it was growing up. Like dirt bikes and stuff. We were given lots of cool stuff, but no regulation on sharing or what people got or anything like that. It was just the Wild Wild West. I had to call my aunt and be like, I think he's gonna kill me. Oh my God. We used to do, I mean, the worst things I personally think I did. Jesus fuck. Y'all are nuts. What the fuck? Okay, anyways. Worst thing I ever did is I used to convince my sister she was sick all the time because I was bored. I'd be like, oh, you're definitely sick. You have a temperature. And I'd like convince her she was ill. And it was fucking mean. It was mean. I was a mean kid. I don't know why I did it. I thought it was hilarious. It was mean. Yeah, all the time. Whenever my mom wasn't home. And then my mom would come home and be like, Katie, you can't just tell your sister she's sick all the time. And I'd be like, I didn't. I was an ass. My brothers were way more physically violent than I ever was. I had 3 older brothers, and we used to watch wrestling, and they all thought they were professional wrestlers, and they'd beat the living shit out of us all the time on the trampoline. I mean, I was beat up, like, hard as a kid, but I think I'm pretty tough because of it. So that's something. As she slowly crumbles from the inside out, she feels the pain from childhood lost. I think it was more, if I have more to intervene, it's too late, you're both fucked. Oh yeah, yes. Wrestling. People who love wrestling also love playing with flashlights. My brothers did that too. I can take a punch to the liver. Oh, wow. I don't want to take a punch to the liver, so I'm going to avoid that. A lot. My brother convinced me I wanted to be a wrestler, made a nickname for me and everything so I'd get into it. Wow, I wish my brothers would have done something cool like that with me. Sometimes I wonder, like, my brothers used to knock me down all the time, just like emotionally, like, you're shit, your voice is shit, your art's shit, don't sing, you're a shit, everything's shit, you're just garbage human. And I wonder if they wouldn't have been around, if I just had had my mom to like nurture my natural talents and shit, like would I be like talented today? Sometimes I wonder, because instead I just like holed up in my room and like drew anime and pretended I didn't exist because my brothers made me feel like shit all the time. But I wonder about that. Like, did they fucking crush my spirit when I was a kid? That's fucked up. They might have. I don't know. It's possible. But they were mean to me when I was a kid. Like, cruel mean. I'm sure everyone deals with that with siblings at a certain point. Oh my God, VA Gamer Girl, that's fucking hilarious. I didn't know where that story was going, so I read it in my head, but that's fucking funny. Oh, that's great. Part of the reason I think sometimes that my mom doesn't really like me is my Nana loved me. My Nana was like my #1 fan. Couldn't do wrong in her eyes. She was great. Not that I did wrong, but like my Nana like was unconditionally loving of me. And my mom, it just piss her off so much. Oh my God. None of us like your mom. I know. I know. I want to. I hope someday she gets counseling. Therapy. Therapy, Mom. If you're listening, I love you to the end of the world. You need therapy. She knows she needs therapy, though. That's the bad part. Totally knows it, just won't go do it, claims she doesn't have time, blah, blah, blah. You know the excuses. I'm like, bitch, if I can do it in my most bipolar state, you can do it. Get up. Sibling stuff can be really traumatizing. I mean, I always tell people, like, people are like, oh, you're so lucky you grew up with a huge family. I talked to one sibling out of 9. Like, the chances of you actually getting along with all your siblings after everything you go through in your life with them is so small. I wouldn't say it's worth it, in my opinion. Your mom's dream killer, dude. She's not a dream killer if you want to live her dream. That's the irony. Live her dream, and then she's fine. I got my respiratory therapy degree, but that wasn't enough. When we were at my grandparents' house, we got away with a few things, but she didn't let us get away with everything. My Nana didn't let me get away with shit. My Nana was the type of person where, like, you couldn't touch her walls. Like, did anybody else have grandparents like that where the walls were sacred? You did not touch the walls, no shoes in the house, like, very, very proper. That was my Nana, very much so. What up, Magnissimo? How you doing, Honey Bean? How is your Thor's day? Mag, you'd probably really like this game too. I'm trying to show everyone my new crack game. I didn't want to because I thought this would be really boring, but people seem okay with it. This is my new addiction. Welcome. It's called Islanders. It's great. And it's $5, which is pretty dope. I'm not a sponsor, not an ad. I just want you guys to get a game that I genuinely am really enjoying right now. $5. Hours of me doing this. Did you buy it? You have to tell me if you like it. I guess I got lucky. My little brother and I love that dude. My little sister, I love her. My sister Sarah, her and I are super tight. How'd yesterday's game go? Insane. You mean gone? Oh, it was fucking crazy, dude. Last night's episode was a mind fuck. Absolutely, we did. I mean, if Sarah was here, she would share all these exact stories with me of how our brothers used to, like, hold us down with cleavers against our necks to make us make them sandwiches and beat the shit out of us outside on the trampoline because they thought they were professional wrestlers. Sarah got it almost worse than I did because she was younger. So she was, like, a little bit taken advantage of, I think, in the situation. Yeah. The game you played on Steam. Oh, my God. It's so much fun. Griftlands? Griftland. Grifters. Something like that. Really fucking good. Very addicting. Very addicting. Griftlands. Very fun. Very addicting. I liked it a lot. Compared to your grandmother, my mother's mother would have been considered a redneck. She had a pool in the backyard, and the only thing we were allowed to go in the house wet from the pool, we had to dry off first. Other than that, she didn't care. Oh, my Nana was very proper. Her house was like her palace, you know? She kept it immaculate. But that's, I mean, she was like a housewife of the 50s and 40s, you know? That was like the thing. Kept your husband's house spotless for him. She just did it her whole life. I don't blame her. We were gross fucking children, so I probably wouldn't let us in the house either. Good enough. I'm gonna pick it up. It's great. It's kind of like if Darkest Dungeon and what's that other card game I played that had like, oh god, it was on Wii. Failing to remember the game. It's like a card builder mixed with Darkest Dungeon because you build a party of people and they play as well, but it's not real people. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, she absolutely did. I used to actually hide in that room all the time. So my Nana had a special living room that no one was allowed to sit in. It was the special, but we didn't even go in it for special occasions. That was the weird part. Literally no one was allowed to sit in it. But in it, she had all the beautiful, like, China dolls and Nim Nams and all the beautiful little glass things she had. So I would hide. She had a giant umbrella tree And I would hide inside the umbrella tree and play with the little crystal stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Not the Nim-Nams, the Nim-Nams. I never broke anything, mind you. I never broke anything. I was very gentle as a child. But she would get pissed if she found me in there. Oh man, she'd get so mad. So mad. But it was like my favorite room in the house, so I used to sneak in there all the time. I was a weird kid. I loved it in there. What are you gonna do? Will you fit here, please? Yeah. The Nim-Nams, yeah. This is random, but I appreciate this community a lot. Anxious House Cat, thank you. I very much appreciate my community. All the time. I like to tell them because they make me mucho joy. Mucho joyo. I love my family. My chosen one, you guys. I like my family too. They're pretty dope, but you guys are like, you know, I'd like choose to hang out with you guys. Where am I gonna put this little house? 8, not bad, 6, we can do better than that. No, we can't. Can we? No, we can't. Fine. VA Gamer Girl, I'll be here. Your chosen family can have blood family too. Absolutely. I mean, abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. But you guys are definitely part of my chosen family. I love my stream community. You guys are the dopest. My tummy is so gurgly today. Like hungry gurgly, but I don't want to eat. I never eat this early. Gross. Shut up, stomach. You're being a douche. Katie's stomach is a dick hole. But it's fine, cause she likes it that way. Although my chosen blood family is very small. Well, except for the half, my chosen family is very small as well. Like literally my mom, stepdad, sister. My Aunt Ethel's pretty fucking awesome. She's also my godmother. She's a really cool lady. She showed me my first adult movies. And by adult movies, I mean like Beetlejuice, not porn. Don't be gross. She was like, your mom shelters you too much. Let's watch Beetlejuice. It's like, okay. She's way younger than my mom too. She's like 13 years younger than my mom. So she was definitely raised a little bit different. Speaking of weird age gaps in families, whoa. I think she was an oops. A lovely oops, but an oops nonetheless. What to the pluses? So, Mag, the difference between this game and most builders is you're not really building for aesthetic, you're building for a high score. So you see in the bottom left corner, this thing? So those numbers literally mean how many points I'm gonna get for placing it there, and that's all I'm looking for is high points. That's all this game is. That's why it's cracked me. I love, it's like Tetris. It's like slow Tetris with points. Yeah, it's all about a high score. So I'm not placing shit according to like prettiness or anything like that. I'm literally placing stuff based on wherever I can get the highest number on top of it. Yeah. And the negative numbers mean that's a really fucking bad place to put that thing. Don't put that there. But it is so much fun. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the game. I'm addicted to your love. I'm addicted to your dick. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. It's very fun. Can you move shit around? No. So that's where they get you. Once you put shit down, so you gotta kind of plan stuff, because like some things will get better points depending on where they're put around. So like if I put down these hops farms before I put down the brewery, they would have been 0 points. But I placed the brewery and then I placed them down and they were 9 points each. So you kind of have to learn it as you go. I'm trying to think of anything else. I think you would take your very last, like the last one you put down, I think you can like revert, but I can't move anything else. What else? I don't think Sims has points, does it? I've never played it, I don't know. I don't know, you got me. Yeah, sometimes I'll place stuff for low points or negative points because I know I'm gonna get something that will get me higher points later. I don't know. It's kind of a strategy game too. I don't know. It's a weird game. I don't really know what to call it, but I really like it. I'm just gonna call it crack. Crack. It's crack. I'm addicted. Oh, it's at OMAG. You don't even know. And you just keep advancing. So what happens is you see below my screen, there's like a see-through island down here that's like half full. As you get points, that fills up. Once that fills up, you get to advance to the next island, but you can't advance to the next island until that fills up, and that fills up based on your points. And you do lose. I lose all the time. But you just start over. Oh yeah, it's crack. It is super crack. I love it though. It's like fun crack. And I do feel like I use my brain a little bit. You know how some games you get into, you're like, wow, this is mind-numbing, yet for some reason I really like it. I don't feel mind-numbed by this, which I like. I don't want to feel like my brain is dying. It's not fun. It's $5, yeah. Not an ad, I feel bad I have to say that all the time, but I'm not sponsored by this. I just want my friends to have a cool game. Yeah, it's fucking $5. And I've already got probably 35 hours in it by now. For those executive bathroom meetings. Might be on an iPad. It's not a very complicated game. I don't see why not. And the music's really chill. Yeah, I do really like the music. The music helps. I love a good chill soundtrack. And you'd literally just scoot stuff around, try to find a home for it where it's gonna get the most points. That's the whole game. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. I'm not even ashamed to admit I really like this game. It's very pleasant. Do $5 games usually come from Steam? Sometimes. Steam has a lot of free games too. Really just depends what you're looking for, what's on sale, if there's a sale. Steam's kind of all over the place. Look at my little beachside town. These bitches better be happy. I wasted good real estate on their fucking dicks. They're probably complaining. It's too sunny. Ungrateful pig. Oh, I want the other way! See what I mean by Tetris? Fukadik. The only thing that makes me sad about it is the devs seem to have stopped updating it at all. Aww. Oh, that's a bummer. I didn't know that. Why do I always find games that are no longer supported? Is this my curse? Is this my curse to live? Find games I love unsupported. Man. It's like I don't find them soon enough or something. We don't know for sure if it's unsupported, but maybe. This one. This game. This lovely son of a bitch. I think 17 is the best we're gonna get. Bum bum ba da do 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 do. Yes, Eliza. And now I'm sad. Thanks to my disability, I tend to not have to. On the other hand, my muscles painfully violently at sometimes. I don't know what that means, but I don't want to experience it, and I feel bad for you. That sucks. Man, to be honest, I don't think I could deal with having to sit on the loo too long. The discomfort would interfere with the process sooner or later. I don't like being in the bathroom because bathrooms are dirty as fuck. I know a lot of dudes that whip out their phone, play around in the bathroom while they're shitting, and then they fucking put their phone against their head later that same day. I don't know, man. Bathrooms are gross. I try not to even bring my purse in the bathroom if I don't have to. 35? I saw that fucking high. Oh, I saw 38. Hello? Don't you taunt me. I saw you, 37. I saw you, bitch. I saw you being all sexual and shit up there with your high score. What a cunt. What a cunt. I guess maybe there wasn't a 38. I made it up. Made it up. It's fake in my head. Whoops. Darn it. Would have been a nice one, though. Not that I'm low on points or anything. Just would have been nice. You want to scrap up all your points, you can, kids. You never know when you're not going to have any points. Could be any day. Any day now, we're all going to run out of points forever! It's fine. I, for one, look forward to the day I run out of points forever. Man, I'll go with that. That's fine. Ooh, sick, bitch. Fuck. We gonna make a platform. We gonna make a fuck. 8-2. The cog. Excuse me, bitch. Interesting. Hail Santa! I watched The Nightmare Before Christmas the other day, unabashedly. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. I can sing almost the entire song by heart, like pretty much verbatim. I went to sleep to that movie for probably like 10 years of my life or something crazy like that. Some sick number. Because I could hear my parents fuck in their bedroom, so I would turn on movies to like drown it out. Nightmare Before Christmas, man. A plat fuck. A what? I have spastic cerebral palsy. Is it from an accident? Fuck. So your muscles literally like spasm the fuck out? Dude, I'm so sorry. That's a fucking shit story, man. Boo on that. Diagnosed from birth. Damn, dude. I'm so sorry. See, I lost. It happened! I lost. Balls. F. What do you guys think? What you think of my game? So many dogs at my feet. F. What do you guys think? It's pretty chill, huh? Right? I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you guys don't think it's stupid. I really enjoy it. It's just like, I can't think of another word for chill. Very calming, but still stimulates your brain. Yeah. It makes me use my brain, but like, casually? Yeah, casual. I don't know what I'm doing though. It's a lot of trial and error. It's just trial and error. That's all I did. I don't know what I'm doing either. It's kind of like hover over stuff and find the biggest number. Literally.